Hi guys, welcome back to Earle Sports Bets. A little bit of technical difficulties trying to get in, but hope you guys are all doing well. We have a 11 game baseball slate and a hockey game tonight, so we'll go ahead and go over. Nick's coming in the back. Yeah, no, showing stream, and there he is.
There we go. Now it's working.
Much better.
There we go. What do you get to?
I said that we had some baseball games and a hockey game tonight.
Yeah, we got a 11 game slate. We have one game without a line, so it's going to be a 10 game slate basically for baseball. We do have one hockey game tonight. We have Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals between the Montreal Canadiens and the Tampa Bay Lightning, which can most likely be the last hockey game we have this season. But with that being said, we're going to go and recap over what happened yesterday. And basically yesterday was a kind of a split even day for me. I went 5-5 on video picks. We did catch our best bet yesterday, which was the under in St. Louis and Colorado. But I got losses from Tampa Bay in the first 5. I should have had them first full game. Oh, well. I had a loss on Milwaukee team total over, as well as the over in the Milwaukee game in general. Texas over did not cash, as well as the Baltimore first 5. They almost cashed full game, which would have been great, but no dice on the first 5. I did get wins from the over in that Chicago White Sox game. The Thunders in Cincinnati and Chicago and Miami, Atlanta. I did get a win from team total overs from Baltimore and Detroit. So I got some runs from some bad teams yesterday. So biggest play of the day, I cashed over 73.5 hot dogs with Joey Chestnut. That was a fun little bet there to start off my day with a little profit. But yeah, so overall yesterday, I think I made like a sixth of the unit, thanks to that Joey Chestnut play and the premium play. So can't complain overall. So not a bad day yesterday for me. Looking forward to some baseball today. What about you?
What's up, Sean? How you doing? No, it was an all right day, I guess, yesterday. I had the I had the over in the Padres game, which cashed nicely. I had the Reds, which won. I had the Astros, which won. I had the under in the Cardinals game, which won. I had the Red Sox who won, and I had the Mariners who won. So a nice, I guess, 6-0 day, which is not too bad. I actually had a really good day yesterday for the first time in like 2 weeks. So actually quite happy with how the results went. I think I did well because there's no NBA, so I didn't have a automatic loser in there. So that was kind of nice. But yeah, it's all hot streaks and cold streaks, and yesterday was a really good one. So hopefully can continue the success into today. I have 5 plays, but one of them is going to be a premium. So I'll have 4 plays on this 11-game slate. I'm ready to get into it.
Absolutely. Why don't we get into it then? Kicking it off with our first game of the day. This one at 6:05. We have the St. Louis Cardinals at the San Francisco Giants. The total is 7.5 for this game, minus 202 for the Giants, plus 185 for the Cardinals. Kwang Young Kim takes on Kevin Gausman. What are we looking at for this matchup?
I get to start off the day with a pass. This is just not really a spot I want to get to. Gausman has been fantastic all year. He actually made his first All-Star game yesterday. He made his first All-Star game, which is good. I really think he deserved it. He's been one of the best pitchers in the league. Actually, he's got the second best ERA. But if I'm going after any spot in this one, there's only one good spot, and that would be the Giants on the run line. The fact that you can get a team that's minus 202 at a minus 105 for a run line, I'm quite intrigued and might go after it. Stay tuned. I'll post my entire card on my Twitter account. So if you guys want to check out my entire card, I'll end up posting that later on today, probably around 6 o'clock-ish before the game start. So I might add it, but for right now, this one's just going to be a pass for me.
Yeah, looking at this game for me, I do actually have a play to kick off today. And it is the first 5 under 4 runs for this game. The Cardinals have been trending way towards the under recently. They're 1-7-2 in their last 10 games. The Giants have gone under in 6 of their last 10. And we're getting 2 pretty good, decent pitchers. Kwang Kim has been not the greatest this season. But the Cardinals are 7-6 in his starts. You're down $163 though, because he's usually a decent-sized favorite. And then on the other side, Gausman, he's the number 9 guy on my list with 11-5 record, $599 gained so far this season. So Gausman's had a really nice season. He's definitely a pitcher you want to back. For me, it's a slight lean towards the Cardinals. Just for value alone, I had this game priced at 175, and we're getting 185 for the Cardinals. So a little bit of a value spot for St. Louis, but I like the first 5 under 4 runs between Gausman and Kim.
All right, hold on. San Francisco and St. Louis, first 5 under 4, and what was the line on it?
That would be -115.
Oh. All right. Hi, Steph. How you doing? And AJ says, "Hello. Let's get some money. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm down.
Yeah, why
make
not?
some money. Made some money yesterday, so let's make some money today too.
Yeah, that sounds like a little bit of fun.
We'll move on to the next game.
And this is going to be a fun little matchup here. We have the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. This is a game at 640 here in Miami. -140 now for the Dodgers, a +120. Oh, wait, nope, that's first 5 innings. I was like, wow, that price dipped. -152 for the Dodgers, +140 run back for the Marlins. Trevor Rogers and Walker Buehler, over under of 7 for this game. And it's kind of fun. We're going to have an all-star pitcher versus Walker Buehler because that totally makes sense. If I'm Walker Buehler, I'm just sitting here wondering, what did I do wrong? Honestly, I think Walker Buehler definitely was one of, if not the biggest snub for the all-star game. 8-1, a 2.35 ERA, a 0.9 WHIP. He's pitched 103 and a third innings pitched, struck out 101, and walked 22. He's had an absolutely phenomenal season. He is the best pitcher on the Dodgers staff right now. And to see him not get a spot on the All-Star team, I saw a stat that the National League has 16 pitchers with a sub-3 ERA. Only 6 of them made the All-Star game. With Woodruff, DeGrom,
Kevin Gausman.
Gausman was another one. But then when you see someone like German Marquez, yes, I understand the Rockies have to make it, but a Rocky had to make
Wheeler.
it. So, Zach Wheeler was another one. Max Scherzer got snubbed. I wanted to talk about this a little bit.
Peralta
got snubbed.
He didn't. Yu Darvish made it, right?
Yes, Yu Darvish made it.
Yu Darvish was another one that made it, and then
Trevor Rogers.
Those were No, you said that a couple of them missed.
Yeah, Tayshaun Walker got snubbed.
Yeah.
There's a few others that they had the sub-3 ERAs and did not get in. But we're not talking about the All-Star game right now. We're talking about the Dodgers and the Marlins. And like I did in the first game, first 5 under. I have the first 5 under 3.5 for this game. I think that these 2 pitchers are going to have a pitcher's duel here. 3.5 at -120. I would bet it now before it drops to 3. I think this can easily be a 1-0, 2-1 type of game at the end of 5 innings. So I definitely really like these pitchers, and this Miami Marlins offense never scares me. The Dodgers offense probably does a little bit, but it's in Miami, a little bit better of a pitcher's ballpark. So give me the first 5 under 3.5 with the Dodgers and the Marlins.
Yeah, I was looking towards an under in this one. The big thing is that the Dodger bats. Yes, I know that Trevor Rogers is pitching. He's been an all-star this year. But the biggest concern for me in this one was once they got to Miami's bullpen. Because Miami doesn't have the strongest of bullpens, and LA can hit late in games, and they're one of the teams that can put up a 9 spot in the 7th inning. I was leaning towards the under, just didn't pull the trigger. Just not a spot that I necessarily liked enough for me to want to go and bet it, but it would definitely be a lean there. And I was also looking towards Miami in this one. I feel like the line is too close for having Walker Buehler on the mound. Yes, I know Trevor Rogers just made the All-Star game, but Miami's not a good team, and I expect this one to be Dodgers in the 170s, 180s, and they're only minus 150. It just seems like a very, very fishy line, like a Marlin line. But sorry. But no, it's just not – it just did not seem like a spot that I want to get to.
Yeah, I mean – it's Dodgers or nothing if you're looking to bet the money line, but I think the first 5 under is the best spot to go to here. Plus, the Dodgers have won 9 in a row, so there's really no one stopping them right now.
That's true. That is true. Speaking of no stopping them, how about that comeback from Atlanta yesterday?
Yeah, that was something here, and you saw who hit the walk-off hit, right?
Max Fried.
It's the guy pitching today.
Oh, wow.
We get Max Fried, the Silver Slugger, going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Yeah, he likes the under in the Dodgers game as well. I mean, I like it. But we get the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates now, minus 180-ish for the Braves, a plus 165 for the Pirates. Over under of 9 runs for this game. And this one is, I'm going to sound like a broken record, aren't I? First 5 under for me. I see a little bit of low scoring here today. First 5 under 5. I like this spot a little bit. Max Fried's been pitching much better as of late. The Braves have gone under in they have a 2-7-1 over-under record in their last 10 games. So 7 unders with 1 push. So 8 out of the last 10 games, if you bet the under, you've at the least pushed, if not cashed. And on the other side, the Pirates are 3-5-2. So 7 of their last 10 games would have either been a push or a win on the under as well. So I don't see many runs, especially when we're talking about this Pittsburgh team. So I like the first 5 under as well for this one. It is 5 runs, and I think it goes under 5 runs for the first 5 innings.
Yeah, this will be the last game that I pass on for a little. Well, I'll end up having plays from the last 4 out of 6 games that would go at it. This one I don't have anything for. If anything, it would be a lean towards the Atlanta run line, but at a minus 114, I don't lay run lines past minus 110. I just don't feel like that's a smart and choice to do. I know a lot of people have no problem laying it, but I if I'm getting a run line, it's because it's either plus money or up to minus 110. No, nothing more than that. So this one will probably be a pass for me. Maybe even a lean towards the under full game at 9. I think that this one can end up being a 5-3 type game, and you could definitely get a nice under in this one, but there was not enough for me to want to go ahead and bet this one.
Fair enough. All right. Then we'll move on to our next game on the slate here. Milwaukee Brewers are at the New York Mets. Brandon Woodruff versus Tylor Megill. You can get the Brewers for a minus 132, a plus 122 run back for Megill. Over under of 7.5, the game here. And I saw a huge line movement overnight with this game. Tons of Mets money coming in. They were a minus 140 last night. Now they're down to a minus 122 on my book. So we're seeing a massive line movement towards the Mets, plenty of Mets money. And I'm trying to figure out why. I understand the Mets are a very good team at home, but they're going up against potentially the All-Star Game starter, seeing that DeGrom said he's probably not participating in the All-Star Game. So we're getting Brandon Woodruff, who's had a phenomenal year, going up against Tylor Megill, who the Mets are 2-0 in his starts. You're up $210 backing Tylor Megill so far. Brendan Woodruff is 12-4. Or the Brewers are 12-4 when Woodruff starts this year. You're up $535 if you've backed him every single game. So this is a very good pitcher in Brendan Woodruff. At this price, it's Brewers or nothing for me. I'm personally staying away from this game. Just something seems off with a dramatic line movement against one of the best pitchers in the National League. I don't know. Something seems not right here. So maybe a lean towards that Brewers team total over 3.5. The Brewers have gone over in 7 of their last 10 games. The Mets are 5-4-1. It is a minus 140, but this Brewers team, they got shut out yesterday, but they've been hitting lately. Now I'm really tempting myself with that over 3.5. I don't have any team totals today. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for it. Milwaukee Brewers team total over 3.5. I don't trust Tylor Megill, and plus, if you think about it, this Mets bullpen was probably taxed a little bit yesterday in that doubleheader. So I think that you will get some Brewers offense today. Team total over 3.5. Milwaukee Brewers. I'm going for it.
Yeah, that was my whole look in this one. Is first of all, this will be my first play on the slate because the other 3 games I didn't really like. I'm going to go over in this game. I got it out of 7. It's now out of 7.5. I don't mind it there either. And the big thing is the bullpens. The fact that the Mets had a doubleheader yesterday. Granted, Stroman did go pretty deep into the game. Let's just see how much the bullpen was taxed. I don't think it really was that bad. That's Yankees. In game one, Stroman pitched 5 innings, and then Familia and Lugo both threw 1. And then in game 2, Oswalt pitched 4, and then Loop, Castro, and May threw. Oh, Loop and Castro threw an inning combined, and then May threw an inning. So overall,
they used some of their relievers,
but nothing
be
crazy.
Edwin Diaz. Yeah, Edwin Diaz will still be available. I don't know if Aaron Loop or Trevor May will be available today. They usually don't go back-to-back days that often.
But they didn't really throw that much. So this bullpen, you can honestly still use some of the pieces that they used yesterday, especially the guys in game 1. I think Familia will be good to go again. He didn't throw that many pitches. So
keep in mind, Familia just came off the IR.
Yes. I am taking the over in this game. I think that the Brewers can get to Megill a little bit, and Woodruff isn't perfect. The Mets are starting to hit better. They put up 10 runs against the Yankees yesterday in 7 innings. I think that they can go ahead and capitalize more on us. So I think that line of 7 is just way too low, and I'm taking it over.
Yeah, I'm on the same board there. I think we see some offense today.
Nathan's on the Brewer crew. I don't mind the Brewers team total. I just like the game going over in general. If I had to lean towards a side, though, I think I would rather lean towards the Mets just because there's been a lot of money coming in on the Mets, and it just seems like a very, very fishy line where people want us to bet the Brewers now, considering they've won 11 out of 12 games. They did lose yesterday, snapping their 11-game winning streak, but I don't know. It just seems like a very, very fishy spot.
Yeah, I could see that.
We'll move on.
Moving on here, we have the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. It's a minus 108, minus 102 pick 'em. Over-under of 10 runs for this game. And we get Dylan Cease and Bailey Ober, the pitching matchup for this one. And looking at this game, I do have a play on it. I have the over in this one, over 10. It was a play I made last night, and I like it. I got it at minus 110 last night. It's moved up to minus 114. So beat a little 4-cent line movement on the over. And this is a Chicago team that's been trending heavy over lately. Minnesota is 6-3-1 to the over in their last 10 games. They have gone under in back-to-back games, but look on the opposite side. Chicago's gone over in 8 of their last 10 games, including 7 in a row. So this is a spot where, for me, this is an over spot. I think that we see plenty of runs from the White Sox, and I don't trust Dylan Cease to keep the Twins in bay at all. So Give me the over 10 for this one. I lean towards the team total over 5.5 at plus 105 as well for the White Sox, but no action on that White Sox.
I actually grabbed the White Sox today. Yes, I know they just lost a series to Detroit. I understand that. But Minnesota has not been playing well either. They've lost, 7 out of their last 10. They did win yesterday, but they're still not a good team. And this White Sox team I feel it's just too strong. Dylan Cease has actually been pitching quite good this year. 7-3, 3.75 ERA, which is about mid-pack, but he's been getting wins. And I think they get it done today. I think Chicago comes back after losing the series, embarrassing to Detroit, who is, not quite last place anymore. They're the third place Detroit Tigers. But can't believe I just said that. No, I'm going to be taking Chicago in this matchup. I just think it's a good spot, considering you're getting a pick'em for a first-place team against a last-place team. Yeah, give me the first-place team in this one. I'm taking the Chicago White Sox.
Yeah. Do you think this could potentially be a trap line?
Nope. Nathan likes the Reds money line and the Red Sox money line. I like it. Dodgers, Marlins, no run first inning. Yes. I could totally see that one. We only got a couple games left. 5 games left.
Yeah. And then hockey.
Yeah.
So we'll move on to the next one then. We have Logan Allen and Rich Hill. Rich Hill is 6-3, a 3.70 ERA, 1.11 WHIP, 80 strikeouts, 30 walks, and 82 2/3 innings pitched. Logan Allen 1-5, 8.38 ERA, and 1.66 WHIP, 15 strikeouts, 9 walks, and 19 1/3 innings pitched. And I forgot to introduce the teams. You had the Tampa Bay Rays hosting the Cleveland Indians. It's around a minus 200 for the Rays, a plus 182 for the Indians. Over under 8.5 runs for this game. And personally, I'm staying away from this one. I think the line's a little wide for a play on the Rays, and I'm not touching the Indians right now, to be completely honest. They've lost 8 of their last 10 games. They've lost 5 in a row. And this is a struggling Tampa Bay team as well, so it's not like you can trust them to come out and get you a win as well. They lost me the first 5 innings yesterday, but cashed the full game. Unfortunately, I only had the first 5. But this Tampa Bay team, I can see a potential team total over 4.5. I don't trust Logan Allen, and you shouldn't. Logan Allen, the team is 1-5 when he starts this year, and you're down $440. So he's not a pitcher that's making you money. So for me, I'm staying away from this game. I think there's better spots on the card here. Maybe a team total over, if anything, for the Tampa Bay Rays, but I'm going to stay away from this one.
I was really, really close to clicking that Cleveland Indians plus 182. It's just I can't trust Logan Allen. The big thing for me with wanting to go after Cleveland was Rich Hill. Rich Hill hasn't been good. He's been hit or miss. So either he'll pitch a really good game or he'll absolutely collapse. And the chance of getting Cleveland at a really, really big dog price was very appealing. But overall, I just didn't pull the trigger. Not going to pull the trigger. But I'm definitely leaning more towards the Cleveland area. But this one will just be a pass for me.
Yeah, this one's not a game you need to get involved in.
No, but
I know play well at home. Yeah, but they're minus 200.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lay minus 200 or what is it, minus 115 on the run line. Yeah, no, thank you.
All right, our next matchup here is the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Matt Moore takes on Zach Davies. The matchup you can get. Is it Cubbies for a minus 141? It's a plus 130 run back. Over under of 11 for this game. How are you attacking this game?
Okay. Chicago Cubs have lost 9 straight games, and they're minus 140 favorites. I went with Philadelphia for this one. I pulled the trigger, got them at the plus 130. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, Zach Davies is pitching better. Matt Moore is nothing crazy. I'm sorry. Until this Cubs team wins some games, I'm not backing them. And I just feel like this is a good spot for the Phillies. They're plus money. And I just rather go after a team at plus money that's actually winning games their last 9 games rather than a team who has not. And until Chicago starts backing games, I'll keep fading them because I've been making money fading them.
Yeah, no, I'm on the opposite side here. You knew I was on the opposite side here. I'm on the Cubbies today. I got them at minus 137 last night. I like them at minus 140. That's fine. I had them priced around minus 165, so I thought they should be a big favorite today. Zach Davies has been pitching pretty well this year for Zach Davies standards. 5-5, 4.32 ERA, 1.43 WHIP, and for me, everything aligns to play the Cubs today. They're going up against Matt Moore, which is, if you give him more starts, he is Matt Harvey level. He's 0-1 with a 5.79 ERA, 1.67 WHIP, and 23 and a third innings. He has struck out 19 and walked 12. He's averaging about a walk every 2 innings, which is not what you're looking for. Yeah, for me, everything aligns to play the Cubs, even though they're on a 9-game losing streak. They're back at home, which they play much better at Wrigley Field than they do on the road. 23-16 at home. They hit lefties. They're much better against lefties than righties, and they're getting an absolute trash can of a left-handed pitcher today. And they are going up against a Philadelphia team that's 15-26 on the road. They're terrible away from Citizens Bank Park. Guess what? I'm with the Cubbies today. This is a perfect spot for them to get right and win a game, and I'm all over the Cubbies today. The Phillies are the absolute wrong side in this one. I'm sorry. The Cubs are the spot for this game.
All right, we'll come back tomorrow with my nice plus money bet cashing in the L10 next to the Chicago Cubs because they cannot win games right now. But yeah, I'm on the wrong side. Cool.
Yes.
We'll move on.
All right. We have the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. Wily Peralta takes on Kolby Allard in this matchup. It is a minus 144 for the Rangers now, a plus 133 run back for the Detroit Tigers. Over under of 9 runs for this game. Where are you looking at for this one?
I went right after the over. The over's at a 9. I think that's a pretty low total for these two teams. Considering that they don't really the pitching is not scary, not at all, and we're getting such a low line for Peralta versus Allen, and these teams have been hitting lately. Detroit's been hitting quite well, and I think them alone could probably carry it. I would also be looking at Detroit in this game. I think that they've been playing a lot better, and the fact that well, actually, there has been money coming in on the Tigers. They're at plus 133 now, which I'm quite intrigued and might actually take. But right now, I just have the over in this game, and that's probably where I'll stay.
Yeah, I'm on the first 5 for the Tigers today. You can get the Tigers first 5 for a plus 135. I got them for plus 135 this morning as well. So. Like I've said all year, if you're looking to back the Tigers, it's a first 5 or nothing spot. This is a Tigers team where you can't trust their bullpen. I think they're 28th overall in the MLB. They've won 2 in a row, and they've looked pretty good. I had this game priced around a 115, so this is definitely a nice little value spot for these Detroit Tigers, where they should be on a plus 115. You're getting them for plus 135 on the first 5 line. And I don't trust these Rangers at all. Kolby Allard's been okay, but it's nothing crazy. And this offense that's being carried by Garcia, a nice little rookie there, is having a nice season. An aging Joey Gallo and Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is not scary. So I'm going with the Tigers here, first 5. I don't know if I would go with the over in this game. I'd probably look at a team total for Detroit before anything in this one. So this is a Tigers first 5 spot for me.
Sounds fair. Got 2 more games that have 2 more baseball games that have lines. There's no line on the Washington Nationals and San Diego Padres. Washington has not announced their pitcher yet, but there is a line for the Cincinnati Reds and the Kansas City Royals.
Yeah, and this will actually be the last game we're going over because our best bet of the day is on that Red Sox Angels game.
Fair enough.
All right, so we're looking at the Cincinnati Reds and the Kansas City Royals. Vladimir Gutierrez takes on Mike Minor in this matchup, and we're getting the Royals for a -119. It's a +109 run back for the Reds. Over under of 10 runs for this game. Yeah, I know. The Brewers decided we're not hitting today against I don't remember who they faced yesterday. It was like I don't remember, but it wasn't a good pitcher.
Anderson.
But look, Anderson, yeah, it was against Tyler Anderson. I don't know why they couldn't hit him. But this final game, I'm passing. These are 2 teams that, yeah, the Reds are coming off of a sweep, but they swept a struggling Cubs team that plays awful on the road. That was at the end of a 9-game road trip where they played the Dodgers. Wait, no, it was a 10-game road trip where they played 4 against the Dodgers, 3 against the Brewers, and 3 against the Reds. So, I mean, that was a very difficult road trip for the Cubbies there. But back onto this game. So, yeah, the Reds caught the Cubs at a great time. And the Royals, I still can't trust the Royals. They've lost 8 of 10. And this is not a spot that I'm trying to get involved in. I had this game's priced completely right. I had it around -110, -112 for the Royals. So, because I'm not a huge fan of Gutierrez. He's someone where I think he's bound to get blown up. So, I'm staying away from this game. It would be a lean towards the Reds, but I'm not betting it.
Yo, lean, I'll bet it. I already put it in. Reds plus money against a really, really bad Kansas City team is just the perfect spot. Yes, Reds go from being in Cincinnati to Kansas City. It's not that bad, but I still think Cincinnati gets it done. They've won 4 straight games. They've looked quite nice. They even had a couple come from behind wins against those Cubbies. So I do like that spot. And looking at Kansas City, they've lost 8 out of their last 10. They're just not playing well, and there's no way I'm backing them at a minus price tag. So I think that the value is 100% on Cincinnati, and I'm grabbing them at the plus money. It's just it's just a really, really good spot. That's where I'm going. I know Vladimir Gutierrez is pitching. If you guys are also interested, maybe look towards the over in this game. I have a feeling that both these teams are going to tag up for some runs. So a higher scoring game, but I do like Cincinnati in this one.
Yep. Actually, I do have a play. I totally forgot I wrote down how to play for this one, which is the first 5 under 5.5 at -120. The Reds during that series against the Cubbies played nothing but first 5 unders and full game unders. And I can see that continuing today. So 5.5, I think, is a great number to get a nice little first 5 under going. So, yeah, my bad. I forgot that I had that written down. First 5 under 5.5 for the Reds and Royals. And I missed another one. I had the Indians first 5 under as well against Tampa Bay under 4.5 at +105. I must have missed them there. That I had them written down, had them bet, and I just blanked on actually giving them out.
Indian Rays was first 5 under what?
4.5 at +105. I apologize.
Very good. I have it all typed in now. Which brings us to the last game that we have, but as Nick said, oh, he's frozen. Is our best bet of the day. This is going to be the premium play over at picksandparleys.net. So if you guys
Okay,
want,
there you go. You froze for a second.
no, I kept talking. You're good. You froze. I'm the one running the thing.
Okay.
But I do like we do like this game. It's a premium play over at picksandparleys.net. If you guys are interested in just buying our 7-day package, you're in luck. Go to the link in the description. You get 50% off our 7-day package over at picksandparleys.net. That's wrapping it up for baseball. We do have one hockey game. Before we do that, if you guys are new to the channel, or if you guys are watching the stream and haven't liked it yet, X out of the live chat, like the stream, come back. Takes 5 seconds. Go ahead. You did it? Okay, cool. And also figure go over the scheduling for today. Craig Trapp was already on at 10 a.m. Me and Nick every single day at 11 a.m. We were a little bit later on today. We were doing some stuff. Higgs is live right now, so we'll end up sending you over to him afterwards. And then Lenny's going to be on Morning Wood today. Wow, I cannot think. Lenny will be on Morning Wood today at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There will not be a game time decision for the next 2 days. Or if there is, it's going to be with Lenny and other crew. Because today we're hanging out with friends. Tomorrow is a travel day back to North Carolina. So the next time you'll see us on Game Time Decision will be Wednesday. And then I don't know if there's a total. I don't think there's a total chaos tonight. And then late night money. There normally is a late night money with Sean Higgs. But I'm not 100% sure whether or not he's doing it today. But that's normally the scheduling for the Picks and Parlays people. So go ahead and check them out. Nick, any WNBA predictions?
I didn't even know there was a game today, to be completely honest. Usually they don't play on Mondays. I just saw that the Liberty do play the Wings. At first glance, it'd be a look at the underdog here at +5 New York Liberty, maybe a sprinkle on the money line. I personally probably am not betting it, and I probably won't put out a premium play on it, but I'll get back to WNBA a little bit more tomorrow. We've been just bouncing around, so I haven't gotten a chance to look at it. But I would lean towards the Liberty at +5 and the +190.
Sounds good. What do you guys think of the Lightning first period plus money line +160? That's a perfect transition. Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a perfect transition because I'm going to be talking about Game 4 here, the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Montreal Canadiens. And this is a Game 4, Tampa Bay leads 3-0, and this is a I'm sorry, I was wrong type of game here. I was all over Montreal this series. I was saying they weren't going to get swept, and here's where I'm going to eat my words. We're sticking a fork in the Habs today. This is it. This is the last game we're going to see. The Lightning are going to hoist the Stanley Cup tonight. And with that being said, I've tripled up on the Lightning tonight. I have the Lightning in regulation at +100. I think they absolutely get the job done. I have them in the first period at -half a goal at +175. And I have them on the full game puck line at -1.5, especially with the chance at empty nets at the end of the game, especially if Montreal is trailing. I think we can see an empty net or two from this Tampa Bay Lightning team. And I'm going to put this out here now. Andrei Vasilevskiy shutout.
Oh.
He's done this in the last 4 times the Lightning have eliminated a team. He shut out the Islanders 1-0. He shut out the Carolina Hurricanes 3-0. I think it was 4-0 against the Panthers, and he shut out the Stars to conclude the Stanley Cup last season. And I think he does it again. This is a Andrei Vasilevskiy shutout game. So if you guys can find a prop where you can get the Canadiens under half a goal, I would definitely take a look at it for the full game.
Wow. Okay. Bold. I mean, I've been calling Tampa Bay winning the series the entire time, so I don't know what you're talking. No, okay.
I took a shot on the underdog. It happens.
Yeah, Montreal was a disappointment.
Yeah, this is a eat my words type of game.
What is your favorite MLB money line today? Well, our best bet will be over at Picks and Parleys. We disagree on that game, so I wouldn't go crazy with that one. I would say my best money line one will be Cincinnati today.
Mine would be probably Detroit, if it's not the Cubbies.
So, but yeah, that should wrap it up for the stream. I will be throwing first period under 1.5 goals. Your thoughts?
I could see it being 1-0 Lightning at the end of the first period. I could see it being 2-0. Yeah, I mean, I would probably stay away from the first period under. I would look at a third period over.
Sounds
especially
good.
if Tampa Bay is leading. Look,
yeah,
and look to live bet it. If you guys don't have it on your book, because you could probably, I think there's some books where they're offering third period totals and second period totals. Look at third period over tonight. If your book already has it, bet it now. I think it'll probably be a -140, -150 for the over 1.5, but it's cashed like a 60-70% clip during the playoffs and elimination games. And hypothetically speaking, if it's 2-0 Lightning heading into the third period, take the over 3.5. Because and you may have to wait a minute or two into the third period if Buck doesn't have the 3.5. So now look to live bet the over 1.5, or just look for 2 goals in the third period. If it's 2-0, look for 3.5. If it's 3-0, look for 4.5, so on and so forth. Whatever the total is, look for a goal and a half higher. That's where I would look for tonight.
Sounds good. We'll go ahead and wrap up the stream. We'll go and recap our plays. All baseball for me today. Once again, hopefully you can go and get a nice undefeated day like I did yesterday. I have the over in the Mets game. I have the White Sox. I have the Phillies. I have Detroit and Texas over, and I have the Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah, I'm on the over in the White Sox game. I'm on the Cubbies. I'm on first 5 unders from the Cincinnati game, the Cleveland game, the Atlanta game, the Dodger game, and the Cardinal game. I expect some low-scoring games today. A lot of teams trending unders recently, especially with them finally adjusting the numbers to after the sticky stuff being taken away. I'm on Milwaukee team total over 3.5, and on the Detroit Tigers in the first 5 innings for the Texas Rangers. I'm also on the Lightning first period puck line, as well as the full game puck line and in regulation. That's where I'm looking at for today's card.
Sounds good. We'll go ahead and wrap it up, Nick. Let's finish it out.
Yeah, but that's going to just about wrap it up for the stream. Well, thank you guys, as always, for hanging out. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we go live here at ESB, which is every single morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But that's going to wrap it up for this stream. Well, thank you guys, as always, for watching. My name is Nicholas Earle. I was joined here by my brother, Tim. This has been the Earle Sports Bet Show. Thank you guys,